Okay, hello testing. How are we doing? Welcome in. Let me just double check this. I think we're all good. Excellent. Everything looks and sounds okay by the looks of it. Excellent. How is everyone doing? Just Kill and Ray, welcome in, guys. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Okay, if I sound a bit out of breath, I was like, oh my god, I'm late today. I had to deal with some bits and pieces before I started. But I was like, it's okay, I'll be a couple of minutes, I'll put it on the starting soon and I'll be ready. No, I was not. No, I was not. And I need to get a hot drink as well. So, you know, priorities. But it's okay, we're here now. We're here now. But yeah. Let's do it. I'm kind of happy just to get into the game. I'm not going to do a lot of preamble today. One thing I will say ahead of time, we've added a few new a few new different channel point redemption kind of things if people are interested. I think I've previously said it's back anyway, but the sending Dave to hell function has returned. You can now do a few other little bits and pieces. That's really loud, ow. Let me turn it down on my end. But what else? You can make me do a important video strip. Oh, hang on. New game starting with creating a character. That's uh-oh. What's happened? Oh no. You launched the wrong version. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's have a look. Oh, so I've got it so the patch automatically opens. Yeah, so it usually works. So I don't know why it hasn't. Okay, let me have a play around with this and see if I can get it to work. Anyway, what else was I saying? So yeah, you can now redeem for the following. You can now do an AMA. It'll get me to just ask me a question. Obviously, if you just want to do it in chat, I probably will answer most things anyway. But if you just want to start a big old general conversational topic and you want to spend some points, that's there. Sending Dave to hell, like I mentioned. You can make me do a 24-hour Snail Simulator stream for 86,400 points. And then, yeah, Dave's important video stream is 20,000. So, yeah, you have some options. Alright, let's, I can't even Alt F4 it, that's so weird. Right, I've got to close it manually. It's rebelling. Right, let me try this. This looks more like it. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay, let me show you. This looks better. I don't know, again, I literally changed nothing. I just closed the game again. Maybe it's because I was tabbed out or something. I don't know. Anyway, something went wrong. It's fine. We should be all good. 60 Mario 4 paint. That's it. That's right. Oh yeah, we need to go deal with the art exhibition. That's what we're doing next, isn't it? I remember now. Anyway, I haven't played this game for about a week, so I might be a little bit rusty, so bear with me. But yeah, you know what, I went back and rewatched bits of the stream last week. This game, that whole horror, like, mansion segment was actually very, very fun. So I can't wait to see more of that in, or more of that kind of thing, the more we play this game. Not the horror element, but just more, you know, fun, unique ways of playing. That to me is very, very cool. Careful what you wish for. Oh no. I wonder, is there a way into this building? through the sewers. I might be hoping for something that isn't possible here, but like hypothetically, could I do that? Right. No, maybe not. So, the only other thing I can think of after thinking about it more was we have the ability, the Night Raven ability, right? Which I can use with right click, I think. But if I use that on him, I don't know if this will count as a naughty action or not. So I'm going to F9 before I do it. I'm going to assume that this is okay. You can check. Okay, how can I check? Is it my character sheet? Where do I check this? In your character sheet, okay. Mouse over tier 1 animalism, okay. Okay, they count as a masquerade violence. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you, Jaskill. Okay, but oh, a chump. Big old chump energy from that man. When in doubt, check the character sheet and quest log. Got ya. You got it, dude. You got it. Here we go. Now we've got the Mario 64 room is actually here. Alright, so let's see. Okay, that might be TMI for Twitch. I don't know. Oh, this is this is interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. This is cool. Charaha, welcome in. Is that how I say that? Is that correct? Or Karaha? Either way, welcome in. Kara, thank you so much for the messages on the YouTube VODs for this as well. And welcome in. Let's see. So I meant to slash them up, right? So I wonder, can I just punch them? Oh, Colt has noticed you. Oh. Listen, it's not a bad Colt. Maybe it's early days, and maybe I'm. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna steal this fucker's money. That's right. I remember saying I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna draw the line at that. Oh, I see. Right. Got ya. I see. Just kill. Got ya. In my head, I was like, the bar I dismantled from the garage. I was like, oh yeah. Okay, so I just have to slash them up. Do I have to do anything fancy? Charizard. Got ya. I nearly said Charlizard. I need to stop saying Charlizard. Okay, so I just need to slash them up. So, what do I have? I've got, like, I could shoot it. There. Now it's a knife. We've got to... Is that correct? What? Is there like an order to this? There might be an order to this. Ainsley's, okay. No, okay. Oh, there's an order to this, okay. But yeah, it's lovely to have more people here. Especially, again, it's really, really warming to have a really, really lovely reception from the community. I haven't really met or seen anybody that has, like, scared me off of this game or anything like that. Not that I feel like I would have had that, but I'm always a little bit intimidated to start new RPG franchises and stuff like that, because I had the same thing with Dragon Age, and I had no problems with Dragon Age either. When I played, oh damn it. When I played Dragon Age Origins, I was a bit worried in the same vein. But yeah, no, everyone's been lovely. Alright, so then this one, there we go, alright, cool. Oh, is that not normal? Wait, what the fuck? Blood Guardian? Is this Dark Souls all of a sudden? What the fuck? Oh yeah, what am I doing? I'm unarmed, right? I'm the unarmed guy. That's what I do. Oh fuck, alright. Bear with. So the yellow bar indicates my damage that I've taken? Sort of. Alright, I've got to try and think of a good way to handle this. What other abilities do I have? I'm trying to just remember what these do. I mean, it does big damage. I think I'm clearly not remembering, like, is there a good way to dodge in this game? I feel like that's the one thing I'm still like, I should probably look at the controls, honestly, because I think that would help. Do a blood heal. You can block. Oh, that's right. I can tab, right? It's tab. Tab to block. You suffered final death. Alright, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry, aggravated damage, that's right. Often a tricky fight, okay. First death now, we got, we got crushed by the lift, do you guys remember that? That was my first official death, as being crushed by a fucking lift. Okay, second death, yeah. What about second death? Okay. Right, I need to get a better... Fuck. This is what happens when I only play this once a week, huh? So, what else do I need to check? Sure. Maybe, so fortitude will mean I can just take more hits and a better constitution, and then... Sure. They're both crazy good, okay. Forgive me if I have asked this before. Bear with me. Can I do both? Because I genuinely can't remember if... And I'm happy for chat to answer this. I can do both? Okay, cool. Cool. And blood buff on top of that. Okay, excellent. In that case, okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do another F9 here. Here we go. Right, hang on. Hang on. Safe word. No, how dare you. Right, okay. Right, so blood buff, fortitude, and protein. There we go. Right, cool. I feel like I mean, this is working a lot better. I'm a lot happier with this. Cool. Alright, there we go. Just like that, a puddle on the floor. Ate him for brekkie. I know. We did it. Second try. Actually, no, sorry, first try. That's how this works, right? I can cut this out in post. That's how I can get away with it. That's right, yeah, gangrel, yes. Okay, that's a good way of explaining it. Char, that's a good way of explaining it. Okay. Alright. I see what you mean about the bars now. So, does that mean I can... oh, I could have done this. Oh, wait, you know what? In a VOD, I probably did do exactly this. I was probably like, yeah, look. Well, I can sneak. Okay, this makes way more sense. Okay. Cool. Looky here, officer. Look, I'm still here. I'm not doing anything suspicious, sir. I'm all good. I'm all good. Alright, it's time to get back. As a reminder, that fella's name is Chuck. Okay. Chuck ends up being the most integral Vampire the Masquerade character confirmed by Just Kill in chat. And the one who sent you to slash the paintings was Jeanette. That's it, yeah. Thank you. Alright, time to get DMCA'd again as well. So bear with. Bear with. Good old Officer Chuck, that's him. That's the dude. And then Jeanette's sister is Teresa, right? Teresa. Yes, okay, cool. I got it right. Good. Good. Unless we're going by Dave's theory that they're the same person, but you know what? I'm gonna try and park that one. I feel like
What were you thinking?
Uh-oh. I've been found out. I guess the only thing I'm going off of here as well is like she has like the same color iris here. I know that lenses exist, you know, you can get like contacts or whatever that change it, but my I don't know. I just the fact that there's only one of them here again. They are sisters, okay. Oh. There you go. If you can combine their names, you get Tourette, I see. Oh god, okay. How would Bleremy respond?
How could you give her that item from the hotel? Do you know what she did with it?
I didn't.
She threw it into the Pacific.
Oh, for
Do you
fuck's
know
sake.
what this means? It means that I can't get rid of the spirit now, which means that that property is useless to me. And to make matters worse, someone's just gone and ruined my event at the gallery.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's fine, we, yeah. Have a quick sip of my tea and contemplate how the fuck we explain this. Okay. So, I have a very vivid memory of saying, I don't know if this is the right choice and I might want to reload. Uh-oh, Blaramy. I know, Blaramy's done it now. The thing is... Okay, so I'm in two minds here. We either reload... I'm pretty sure... Hang on, I need to check now. I'm pretty convinced I'd like... So that's when we did the 60 Mario 4 paint thing. No wrong choices. Might have a quick save, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this isn't the only instance where I can, like appease one of the two sisters, quote unquote. Where I assume that I will have other opportunities to side with Teresa over Jeanette. So I'm gonna, for the sake of just plodding on with what we've got, I'm just gonna let this one roll out. I think we're okay with this. But yeah, in future I might go the other way. I might not help Jeanette as much. Maybe. I don't know. I've got a bad vibe. I feel like we're going down a bad rabbit hole. Okay. But again, no wrong choices, right? No wrong choices. It's all good. Okay. And it was your event at the gallery. God damn it, of course it was. I can...
Shut up! I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. Because of them, I'm in a worse position than I was before. The Ocean House is worthless. So our business is forfeit. The feud is on.
Uh-oh. Okay, saying Jeanette is your baggage is a bit mean, but at the same... That's a really, really hard thing to say. Vampire mum is mad at you, I know. I'm going to bed with no dinner today. That's it, I'm done. I'm donezo. This is what I get for listening to the older sister. God damn it. This isn't fair. I think it is a bit too far to say that Jeanette is your baggage, personally. I'm gonna say this isn't fair.
Seldom life is. I should have never entrusted this with an amateur. Did you contemplate the consequences of your actions for even a moment? Did you? Well, if it's any consolation, you're not the first to be used by Jeanette.
That's quite the face as well that's happening right now. That is... I hate you. Teresa is in full on, like, I might just bite you in a minute out of spite. A spite bite. Whatever, that doesn't have anything to do with our arrangement. At least I brought you this diary. What was the diary again? Did we find that in the house? I have a really bad memory. In the hotel, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yes, of course. It was of the lady that got killed, right? Okay, I'm gonna say whatever. This doesn't have anything to do with our arrangement. At least I brought you this diary. I'm gonna say that.
We had an agreement. You blew that agreement. Even if my sister was at fault, you played into her hands. And I've all but had her destroyed for her actions against me. In fact, I may have been too severe with her.
I need to talk to Tongue. Is there something I can do? Okay. Even as a hypothetical question, I feel really bad about just being like, she's problematic, get rid of her. I don't know. In reality, she is a vampire too. She is a living thing too. In my mind, I was about to say she's a person too, and I was like, well, she's a vampire. But she's already dead. Anyway, I digress. Oh, it was in the room when the pots and pans. You know what? That might be wise because I've got I had so much trauma from having to duck and cover from the the pots and pans room. That might be it. Got yeah. We haven't really even started chasing the prince thing yet, but somebody did hint me that I didn't need to start that quest line yet either. You played that one well. I've never seen anyone hide in the dumb way for that one. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna say the top one again.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Okay, option 3 is a bit too psycho. I do love that sometimes like the options go from 1 to 100 in this game. It is very interesting. A lot of RPGs do it. I shouldn't just say in this game, but it is interesting seeing it go from like, yeah, I'll do it, to we will kill them. We will murder them and you'll never have to see them again. Low humanity unlocks more chat options. I like that as well, where it's like, it'll be like Fallout or something, where depending on your intel or like charisma or something, your dialogue will change, right? I like that exists sort of here as well on a different sort of system. But yeah, they're even more fucked up. Oh no. Poor Blaramy. Blaramy's just an innocent vampire in this. The edgy humour that was very of its time pops out at you in conversation occasionally too, but it kind of fits in the world. I will say that thematically it works, you know what I mean? Like, regardless of how I feel about it. I've just realised, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna I'll deal with it in a second actually. I'll go then. The feud is off.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna F9. And then I'm gonna tab out. I think my PNG tuber is using the wrong microphone. So bear with. How do I do this on the fly? Ignore this. Ignore everything that's coming up. This is behind the scenes. Yeah, this is there we go. I think that's better. That's my actual mic now that it's using, and not whatever it was using. Cool. The real Dave box. That's right. We've returned. There we go. That looks way better. I kept looking over. I was like, why is it stuttering sometimes? It was picking up my webcam mic. That's why. There we go. Alright, it should look a little bit more fluid now. We're all good. Again, it probably wasn't that noticeable. It's just, it's one of those things where after, like, watching, like, VOD bits back like, for God knows how many hours, you end up being like, that doesn't look right. I still love it. I look at this every single time when I smile. It's just, it gets, I don't know why. I'm very easily amused. Alright. Cool. So for context, we need to... okay, so we still need to do this. But we need to speak to tongue, so that's fine. I wonder if we can pursue the Carnival of Death stuff any more than we have. I genuinely don't know. That's the only other thing I'm sort of interested in looking into for now, but... Are we actually going down? No, okay. That one's a downtown thing as well. Okay. Let's go. We shopping at Hot Topic, but by the way, is a very good way of saying it does feel very it's very, yeah, it is very that, right? As I'm musically as well, I don't listen to a lot of I don't even know what you'd refer to them as, but like I've occasionally said MCR. It gives me MCR vibes, My Chemical Romance. It is like, it does play a little bit into the MCR vibe of like Black Parade. That is the my ongoing like headcanon. It's like, yep, we'll put that into the World of Darkness as well. Right. I'll have a little. Oh no, my blood victim's not here. Shit. My regular. Actually, oh no, there they are. Just sorry, ma'am. The usual today, please. Thank you. I'm sorry. I really don't like doing this. I hope you know that. I just, it's part being a vampire, you know. It is what it is. There you go. Yeah. A lot of side quests left to do in Santa Monica. Okay, cool. I'll continue having a look around then. We'll try and find some bits and pieces.
I have seen the face of the demon, and
Can I speak to you? I feel like you've got like quest NPC energy, you know what I mean?
Hurry on your way to the apocalypse. Always room for heathens in the cold and oily pits of the damned.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. I think it's got a full-on Lacuna Coil song at some point. I was very into it as a teenager. Hell yeah. I can't say I know Lacuna Coil, but that's cool though. I feel like there's gonna be a lot. That's the other thing I will say. I said I'm not like, in terms of the genre that a lot of this music sorry, a lot of the music that's present in this game sort of sits in. I don't really listen to a lot of it, so I feel like there'll be some big things that completely whoosh past my noggin. But I'm into learning about it. It's very cool. You know what? You just mentioned you mostly get them in buildings. I realised we've not been to like a good chunk of the buildings yet. So do I mean, that one's locked, but Neither do I, but I listen to some after this game. Hell yeah. I have a feeling this is where... Was this where they wanted me to meet Jinder? They said a diner, right? Surfside Diner and meet Jeanette. Okay, I assume... Is this Surfside? It says diner. I genuinely don't know. Is Surfside a location? Okay, now we gotta fucking shoot. Oh my god, on this ceiling. This is a choice. You know what? This is a heckin' choice. This gives big, like, Sims energy. Like, Sims house energy. I don't know why.
Hey, how you doing?
Can I interest you in something else besides smoking?
That's a negative.
Huh? What did I mean by that? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what I meant by that. Alright, excuse me. I need to... In order to get to you, I need to climb your furniture. Sir? General NPC reaction to Vampire Man jumping around. Sir? No Riz. Rizless. Fuck, am I stuck? No, I'm not. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. Cool. Fun. Is that G-Man? Time to wake up, Mr. Freeman. Smell the ashes. Actually, he looks like an elf. Are you from Lord of the Rings, my dude? I thought that was a laptop. I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely thought that was a laptop. I don't know why. I was like, I saw him from this angle. I was like, damn, that laptop looks funky. And I was like, oh no, that is not a laptop. That's a cigar case. Never mind. Right, well, what drinks we got here? We got anything? We got any whiskey? Partial to a bit of whiskey. I think that looks closest to the like a Jack Daniels here out of everything, but hipster laptop it is. It does give hipster energy. It does. Is this the gun? I think they said it was a smoke shop, right? Actually, you know what? I take it back, sir. Sorry for insulting your cigar case. I'm pretty sure this is a smoke shop.
Good evening to you.
Just looking around. This music is a vibe, though, I will say.
Hey, how you doing?
Sorry, I don't want to disturb you. That explains why we asked about smoking now. Fuck's sake. Alright. Dave and context clues. They sometimes do not mix, but when they do, they do. That concludes my TED talk. What magazines have we got here? What is this? Wow. Good Dog magazine. Okay, cool. For the record, I was desperately trying to look around the magazine that said hooker. I couldn't see what the other ones were. I was trying to avoid that one. Alright, let's see. I mean, there might be more dialogue we can get, or like more quests we can get in here, but I also don't want to trigger the Jeanette thing yet. So I might let's just have a little wander around and see what else we can find. Let's have a wander. Nothing there, okay. That's right, Jessica, well, yeah. Ray, welcome in, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm excited to be playing more of this. It's been... Honestly, this game has actually been a real treat. I think I said this before, I genuinely didn't know what to expect when we started playing it. So I'm happy that I'm liking it as much as I am. it genuinely resonates with me like a lot. I don't know why. It's just there's something about it. Let's see. We've got the big old TVs. Big old TV. You know what? I probably had that TV back in the day. Probably said Sony on it, but I probably had that one as a wee child. What else we got? We got a candlestick. We got some priceless PNG art. We got a coffee machine. I think we've seen that one before, actually. We got a oh hell yeah! Look at this. They got some heckin' Atari controllers. Wow, we got a very old-fashioned camera. Pretty good. Late night at work, but it's been chill. Well, I hope that it's, you know, the rest of your evening is also very chill in that case, Ray. And yeah, I hope I hope everything's died down a little bit more.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. Yeah?
How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or...
What's your name? Imagine, is Blaramy about to become a Karen? Are we about to, full-on report this man for not selling the camera we wanted in the second-hand vintage charity shop or whatever this is? More chilling chat, but we'd love to hear it. It has such a strong sense of its own style. It makes the world feel very immersive. I think I agree with that. It's I don't know if it's the right way to phrase it, but it feels. I don't want to say parody is the word, but it definitely almost puts like a parody on modern society to some extent, and then it throws it into this like. I mean, I don't know if this is what the World of Darkness is generally like, but it definitely has like. Has a hint of parody thrown into like I'm not finding the words I want, but there's definitely a hint of parody mixed with supernatural, mixed with it feels very What We Do in the Shadows, I guess is the best way to put it. But I am probably loosely tying that in because of the vampire thing as well. But yeah, I don't know. That's just trachea. What's your name, sir?
You call me Trip. I own this shop.
It's Trip. Oh, sorry, Troika. Did I say trachea? That was a dyslexia moment, I'm sorry. Troika. The game devs. Gaia. Alright, Trip. Cool. Do you sell weapons here?
No. Not really. Sorry.
Thanks anyway. I'd like to see what you have to sell.
Alright, here's what we got today.
We got a gold ring. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. We've got a normal watch. The replica of a much nicer watch. I like that. Okay, so we don't have enough for this, but... I wonder if we have to come back for this maybe at some point. I don't know. Anyway, it's good to know there's like a pawn shop here though. That's cool. We can come back and get things whenever we need. Cool. Let's have a wander. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and What We Do in the Shadows have undone the damage Twilight did to how I felt about the vampire genre. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's I've only seen the first Twilight, and my girlfriend showed me it not that long ago. It was something. It was a product of I don't know, honestly. Twilight was a really weird one because It sadly felt like every film then had to try and be similar to it. If it was based in for like a set age demographic, because okay, this might be slightly touchy territory here, but I feel like as soon as Twilight happened, Harry Potter got more edgy, and everything in that kind of like subtext of Harry Potter or anything for teens, right? Yep. Who the fuck was that? Whoa, did you see that? Man just teleported through the car. Where did he go? Sir? Ma'am? Hello? What just happened? But yeah, I don't know, maybe that's a bad take, but I just feel like everything got like a lot more edgy because Twilight happened. Game. Bug or supernatural? Local well-known vampire Blaramy. Do we know that dude? I feel like we recognize that guy. There's Gerard Way, we know him. Or Gerard Way, I should say. Gerard Way. It's a much different... It doesn't sound quite as cool when he called him Gerard Way, I don't know why. It's Gerard Way. Alright. Damn. We got a fight going on here, guys? What's going on?
Hey, where you going, man?
Oh. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't see it in time. I didn't see the save in time. Okay. I'll just move along, okay?
Get out of here, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hey, freeze, motherfucker.
This is so sad. I should have read it sooner. Shit. Okay, well we got an autosave. I think we're okay, because I think it auto... am I right in thinking you said it autosaved when we went into a building? Oh no, we're not that far back, it's fine. We made like no progress here. All we missed was me talking about Twilight being edgy. It's fine. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Alright. Okay, before we go in this time, I will F9. It's all good.
Hey there, need a date?
I'm good, thank you. Okay. Alright, well, we got this preemptively hit. You know what, let's Fortitude. I feel like that's the best way to go here. Should I speak to this guy first? Is there anything else we should do? Whoa, what the fuck? Just immediately wanted for dead. Okay, fine. Fine, come here. The ragdolls are very funny. Cool. That was cool. I see. You sent there to talk to Jeanette on the phone. Can we sell these guns to our new friend Trip? Criminal violation. Uh-oh.
It was a setup. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. Therese tried to have you killed. I had to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun and... Please, you have to help me.
Okay, slow down. Tell me what happened. The police are outside currently. Okay, why should I help you?
Teresa's gonna kill us. Without me, you'll never get out of Santa Monica alive.
Why is Teresa trying to kill me?
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
I'm on my way. I'm just gonna... Is that coming from the phone? Sir? Are you behind the wall? The police are after you. Do I need to reload? No, you don't. Okay, cool. That's fine. Alright, we'll just vibe. Hey, Cookman, how you doing? You got any... Oh, that's sorry. Okay, that was a criminal violation. Sorry, my bad. Listen, all I need to do is, Sir, I'm not here to hurt you. If you could show me a way out that isn't the front door, that's fine. Do you have a dumb waiter here? That's clearly worked for me in the past. If you could... Okay, fine, whatever. Don't worry, sir, I'll find my own way. Thank you. Okay, so I need to get down to the sewers. Probably should have, Oh my god. Sorry, sir. I know you're just doing your job. See you later. Cool. Duck and weave. I feel like that wasn't very stealthy. A man was seen today running around town covered in blue waves. Now they're not gonna find me. They've been known to sometimes come into the sewers as well, so be careful. Are you serious? Sewer cop can be anywhere. Oh no, not sewer cop. My one weakness. The sewer cop. Police are giving up. Wow. It was that easy. Who would have thunk it? Who would have heckin' thunk it? Alright. Cool. Right. Oh, that's what that sound is. I was wondering what that was. It turns out that both of them set us up. I know, right? Crazy. Is that why siding with Teresa would be better? I don't know. Maybe it's a test. Or maybe just...
On break.
Imagine that. Imagine the police officer that was previously chasing you. He was previously after you. He sees you sitting down or like crouching and sneaking around. Like 5 minutes later, he's like, "I'm on break, dude. You're not my problem anymore. You're not my problem anymore." Well, this is something, huh? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. You know, I just got the impression I might want to do that. Now it's time to see them together in a room. I hope so.
Something else you need, Chief?
Nah, I'm good for now. Take it easy though. Right, okay, well... Ooh. Hello? Oh!
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you.
Oh shit.
Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Okay, I need to catch up on chat. Just Killers just said, I've seen many people play this game, but I've never heard or seen anyone predict this. We all tried to make it look like it was not so too. So, I had two things that sort of was like drawing me to this conclusion. As weird as this sounds, right? The main thing that I heard was the voice was the same. So in my head I was already thinking, well, they've got the same voice person to play this character. The same voice actress to play this character, or these two characters. I wonder if that means they're like twins or whatever. Not that that's always the case, obviously. But other than that, like, I think just the fact that... I don't know. I think there were just a few other things that implied that it was the case for me. I don't know what it was, but yeah, something wasn't adding up as soon as I just always saw one of them and then not the other one. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than that. It was a hunch. I don't know. Thank you. What's going on here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Excuse me? I don't know if I want to hear the end of that sentence. You scroll up to see the chat history, by the way. Ah, that's new. I didn't know that, so thank you. Yeah, I'm based on... That's a very good catch, by the way, so thank you, Just Kill. That means I can actually go back and check. Nobody knows that one, the Mal. Okay, so based on this, I think there's like a traumatic Yeah, that's fucked up if that's what I think it is. That's not okay. I don't think we should be trying to egg somebody on here. Gonna let her blab your secret like that, Theresa. Okay, so the side of this that's now complicated is she's holding a gun. So I actually weirdly think the game would want me to make Jeanette keep talking, because like, the way that the first one is phrased indicates that Theresa's going to immediately act. And I don't want her to shoot herself. Okay. How do I talk this person out of potentially dying? I could be very wrong. Who knows? But I'm going in my head. I'm thinking worst case here. I don't want to hear it, but I'm gonna say go on, Jeanette. No. What do I do? I'm gonna say the first one, because I feel like we can piece together, even though Bleremy is thick as shit, I think that as a player I want to piece together the rest of it without pushing it further. That being said, sorry, I called him Jeremy. Bleremy is not that thick, but you know what I mean. He's not Ricky Ricochet level, but he's getting there.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Stop it, Jeanette.
That's right, Jeanette. No one wants to hear your lies. I was the good girl. You were the wicked one. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me. Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Okay, interesting. Interesting angle here. Huh. I've just had a thought. On the box art of the game... Also, Chara, welcome back. On the box art of the game... This is a really, really weird thing to point out. Jeanette's looking back at the front of like the camera, right, where on the thing or whatever, and it's from the right hand side of her face. Does that mean the left hand side that's more obscured is Theresa on literally the front cover of the game, or is it just full on? Is it like Jeanette fully on the cover? I actually don't know. I'm not talking about like what they're wearing. I just mean like in terms of their like hairstyle and everything. Because I'm just thinking like, haven't thought about it. But I guess it's fully Jeanette at that point. Okay, got you. Thank you for this. Thank you for saying good guessing, by the way, Jerry. Yeah, it's like I was saying, I had a hunch based on a couple of things, but it's a pretty good reveal. I feel like it's not super blatant. There's just a few little things that might have indicated it, right? I would guess just Jeanette, okay. You can see pigtails on both sides. Okay, cool. Alright. That eliminates that for me then. I was going to say, because imagine if they left it in plain sight, but it was like a perspective thing on the cover. That would have been quite cool. Okay. Is that true, Jeanette? Sounds like she has a point. This is really, really difficult, because, like, this person is very clearly not, like, sound of mind. I'm trying to find, like, a very, like, a correct way of saying this. I don't want to say anything that comes across as insensitive, but they're very clearly, like, Morgavian. Let's go with the first one again for now.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
I see, got ya. Okay, so it's like... If you're wondering why I'm pausing a lot, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think of, like, this feels like a very integral moment. I don't know why, but I feel like this is a very deciding moment, so I'm trying to be slow about it. I think I'm gonna say the first one again. I think, as bad as it sounds, like, I find Jeanette a little bit too unpredictable. I don't know, I think this might be a bit of, like, this isn't so much Blaramy. I guess that's the other side of it, is I either go with Dave or Blaramy interpretation, right? Because Dave's thinking that, despite Teresa being a bit of a control freak, potentially, I kind of prefer chaotic, organized chaos than I do chaos to the extreme. So I don't know. It's kind of picking a, like, the lesser of two evils to an extent, but the thing is, neither of them seem inherently terrible. It's just they've, you know, I've clearly got to pick a side here. Enjoy thinking about it. It's half the fun. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that that's, like, the perception, like the perceived way of playing as well. I'm gonna say the first one again.
As I said, to trust Jeanette is to trust a famished jackal not to eat you while you sleep. Therese will
It's
never
your
let
online.
you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
I'm gonna ask Jeanette what happened to your father.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Okay. Interesting angle. Potentially... It's very fucked up, don't get me wrong, but it's interesting nonetheless. It really is very Two-Face at the moment as well, which is very interesting. It's very, very, like, I like the camera cut between the two angles. It's very good for what we're dealing with right now. It's very well done. I don't believe you, Jeanette. Maybe that'll push her further to, like, talk more.
As you shouldn't. I'm afraid, sister, I must write your ending in this family's saga. And I want you to know I do so with great anguish and disappointment. I had such hopes that you'd change for the better with my guidance. But...
So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end?
I admit I always knew this night might come.
Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Give me the gun. No.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
And it's Teresa, okay. Oh no. The thing is, right, regardless of what choice I made here... Can I end on... Okay. This is the thing, I already feel like I've opened up a potentially bad avenue of, like, Teresa hates me and Jeanette's dead. That's kind of where I'm at now. So I'm like... I don't even know anymore. This is hard. I feel like regardless of what happens here, I don't really win. I kind of like that. I kind of like how, like, morally grey it is. It's kind of cool. You can save them both, but it's difficult. Okay. Question for you then, chat, including... It's a high skill required? Okay, got ya. It's what made me start my second playthrough. Okay, got ya. Part of me really, really wants to try that, but I feel like I'd need to... Is that even with, like, buffs and stuff like that? That'd be a no-no. Death a second playthrough to try and save both. It would be extremely rare first time. Got ya, okay. Okay, I'm gonna flip the question slightly then. You wouldn't succeed the way you are now. Got ya, okay. Is there a way that I can come out of this outcome with Teresa liking me more? That isn't completely... I assume that outcome would fully come down to if I didn't give it to Jeanette in the first place. And Teresa got what she wanted completely, right? I assume that would be the avenue that opened that... I don't know. Her sister's dead either way. You're not gonna get her much happier. Got ya. Okay. Turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance, Hung, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that'll get you out of my city. Okay, cool. I think she'll be a little bit more friendly in manner, but not major difference. Okay, going off memory, happy to be proven wrong. Okay, got ya. Because, like... okay, that's a good way of putting it, actually, Chara, because, like... when we came in, she was like... beforehand as well, she was like, you had one job, clearly I couldn't trust you, so that makes sense. Okay. Okay, I'm again, I'm not gonna reload, I don't think. I'm just curious to see, like... what my other options are. I'm mainly also asking these questions because...
Tung's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business, then, is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
That's it's a very quick tone change, but okay. Cool. Okay. I understand. Goodbye.
Do try to stay cautious. I'd hate to see one so promising meet an end because of wayward trust in another. I may have need of someone like you in a few years, if you're still around.
Wow, okay. This turned quickly. This went from get out of my city, I hate you, to yeah, you're alright. Come back in a couple of years, I'll forget about it. Okay. Cool. I'll remember that. Goodbye, Teresa. Okay. Cool. She hates you, but she's still a businesswoman. She has all eternity to get over it. Okay. You know, get over the other personality you had. Also, I don't know if I made this comment before. This looks like an AI image, and I kind of... It's kind of funny. I don't know why. It's not a bad image. It's not like a bad painting, but it does look very AI. You know what I mean? There's something about it that gives off AI. But yeah, like you say, Chara, it's nice and grey in terms of decision. On it, I think I found that I really like that sort of thing in RPGs when games are willing to be a little bit more morally ambiguous with these sort of things, right? Obviously the subject matter they were getting into was like kind of messed up, but like it's interesting. It's cool. I think it went back to her expected tone. Go yeah. Slightly off proportions, yeah. Interesting. Can I talk to you at all? Sorry, sorry, you're mourning. I shouldn't try and talk to you. Can I hack your computer? No? Okay, I'll leave, sorry. Actually, I can hack this one. No? Okay, well, bye. I'm sorry for everything. The other reason why I wanted to make sure I didn't... I was maybe a little bit jumpy about ruining my, like... my, like, working relationship with Teresa there. Is also, would that bar me off from quests? Like, would Teresa give me any additional quests or content to do? Yeah. The question is, were there ever two twins in life? Did she always have the mental illness, or was it caused by being embraced by more? Okay, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I wonder if so that picture could very well be a bit of art that was done after the fact, right? And it could be like her recounting her memory. It's that, or that is actually a portrait. You know what I mean? That's a genuine family portrait. And maybe her sister, you know, sadly passed away for a very traumatic reason. Maybe it was him to begin with that was involved with that. And that's why she then killed them? right? Maybe it was out of like revenge, but it was so like clouded by what we assume is a very like young lady's anxiety and, you know, trauma, that it then sort of gets masked into her having two personalities to an extent. I don't know. That's a really good question though. That's a really, really good question. Again, I cannot stress how fucked up it is, like, from like the concept side of things, everything that we just heard, but it's interesting. It gets you thinking, you know? Okay, well, we've ended the Jeanette, and, yeah, we've ended that. Okay, the feud has been called off. Tongue is hiding in the oil tank, not far from the asylum. Must meet with him, and get him to show you all the warehouse. Okay, cool. Alright. In an oil... Sorry, excuse me. An oil tank. Did we talk to the people on the beach? Trying to remember. We did very briefly after we went into the house and beat everyone up. Like the house that's a little bit above that. We can always go back though, right? If there is something I've missed, I'm happy to go check. I also love this music change. This feels like something that would be in like Kingdom Hearts or like Sonic Adventure or something. I don't know why. This is one of the few bits of music where I'm like, this doesn't thematically quite fit for some reason. I don't know why. It's nice though. It's a nice bit of music.
Evening.
Oh, know anything about the murder on the pier?
Murder? No, I wasn't here when it happened.
Interesting. You can talk to all of them extensively. Okay, I didn't know that, so that's good. It was an honest question more than trying to point out anything missed. They're an interesting bunch. Hell yeah. Thank you, because I think I would have missed it. Because I think I can't remember. I don't even know if I tried previously to talk to them, actually. I think it's just the last time we were through here, I was literally only checking for, going up to check the house, right? The house that we needed to raid, so... Yeah. Wow, were you making fun of his, like, speech impediment? Or whatever? That's not okay. Yeah, it's easy to miss, right? It's easy to miss. Jamie, welcome in. How you doing, dude? We're playing some more Vampire the Masquerade. It's been pretty good. We've got some messed up stuff going on, but it's been very thought-provoking today, game-wise. But it's been good. It's been fun. Yeah, we went straight to the dealers. That's it. Yeah. Thanks anyway.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Okay. Wait, do you know anything about the murder on the pier?
Murder. Yes. The killer is dead. He moves soon and travels to the heart of the Angeles, and to the home of the stars, and then returns fulfilled and empty once again.
Okay. Do you have a form to the IRS? Okay. Can you be more specific?
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Okay. Can you tell me my fortune? I'll pay you. I don't know if that's something...
Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. I know the ending. It will end over and over until I cease to dream. I know your questions. for $100. I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
It's always fun to try and guess clans of NPCs too, when they're not explicitly mentioned. If it's a dialogue option, it's more likely, most likely worth exploring. I see, got ya. Game's got some strong writing. To be fair, I will say the writing has been really good so far. I've enjoyed it. Again, a bit edgy and of its time at places, but again, I think thematically it fits, right? Thematically, I think it fits here. Do we even have $100? I don't think we do. 100? I'll give you 20. Here's my question.
Then ask again.
Who can I trust? So, in terms of what you mentioned about trying to guess NPCs, I might be getting this wrong already. Was it Nosferatu? Were they sounded a bit like these? Blee. Was that the Nosferatu gang? Or was that a different gang? Because I remember Just Kill was saying that when I did Blaremy's initial voice, like joke voice, that was in line with a certain clan. Oh, Malkavian. Okay, got ya. Malkavian. That's what it was. It wasn't Nosferatu. Nosferatu just look very old and I was about to say decrepit. That's not fair. They look very crusty. That's probably the best way to put it. The ones that travel via sewers. Oh, okay, got ya. So they're like the ghouls of the world. Okay. You'll know when you see Nosferatu. Okay, got ya. Malkavian are just quirky, and they sound quirky to me. Okay, got ya. I'm gonna ask, yeah, who can I trust?
The man on the couch, the lone wolf. All others, tread carefully.
So I trust Saul Goodman, Vampire Saul Goodman, and nobody else. Okay. You got it. So, who has a job I can do?
Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. It's almost as if they're waiting for you to ask the right thing. E, for example.
I fucking love that line of dialogue. That's so funny. It's literally like the game being like, yeah, just go up and press E at them, dude. Like it's not hard. Fourth wall break. I know, right? I'm literally being told what the jump button is. It's the equivalent of that. What's gonna happen to me in the next few nights?
The Crimson Sheep. He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn. Dinosaurs. He's furious. The man with the crest. The voice in the darkness. Boss. Chinese brothers. Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel. Where do you want to go?
Who are my enemies?
Many. Everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable foe.
Okay. Any advice at all? Something that will save my life?
Don't open it.
Huh? Don't open it. Okay, guys, I won't do it. Don't worry. I won't. In 5th grade, who stole my bike?
I see the future, not the past.
So, here we go. This is like the most like person who is unfamiliar with the concept of video games asking, so am I going to win after all is said and done? Am I going to win the
Whether or
game?
not you win the game matters not. It's if you bought it.
Goodbye. Cool. Good talk. Good talk. Ivory, welcome in. How you doing? You better not. I won't open it. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I think I might be able to get more voice stuff out of you.
Evening.
We've asked about the pier. Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Okay. Do I scare you?
No. I have a speech problem. Sorry.
Don't apologize. That's okay. Sorry to bother you. Goodbye.
Hi. Yeah.
He seems nice. I like him.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
Who doesn't? It says it if you bought it. Because the game thinks you pirated it because of the patch. Or so I've heard. That one might be wrong. Oh, okay. Interesting. That sounds like that's an interesting take, though. I think he hates his name. What's wrong with his name? No beef on the name. What are you talking about?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
I'm gonna now, despite Blaramy only being present for about 8 in-game hours or whatever, he's now gonna be playing it off like, lol, no, what are you talking about? Only in the movies, kid.
But, how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Char, I've completely misread that. I don't know, sometimes I get like really, I swear my reading comprehension is terrible sometimes. I think that's his name. I don't know why I read that as I think he hates his name. I genuinely don't know where that came from. I genuinely don't know. How about blood transfusion? If you get all blood transfusion, it become human again. No, I think it's permanent.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
Yeah, sorry. Good luck.
Tragedy.
Tragedy. So his name's Copper. Let's see.
Tragedy.
Evening.
Alright, let's say goodbye.
Tragedy.
Oh, tragedy.
Hope they don't find.
Julius is his name. Julius, okay. It was close though. It wasn't quite Julian. It was Julius. And then we have this man.
Where did you go?
The man with the nose.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, alright? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
Crikey, mate. Sorry, I couldn't resist. What are you talking about?
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
No, is that common?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
Why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
it's not Australian, but it doesn't sound like the best Australian. Yeah. I'm new to this myself. What's a thin blood? I think this was this explained to us? I think it might have been.
Damned if I know. Well, I know you don't want to be one. You
Oh,
said
thin
you
blood.
be. You tell me.
Is thin blood is that the one where it wasn't? Okay. Ghouls were explained. That's the one I'm remembering. Thank you. Yes, it was ghouls that were explained. Starters, what clan are you? Oh, I pressed W, not
Clan?
2.
See, I've heard all that before, and I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How'd this happen to you?
I just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Please continue.
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
Whoa, look at the time. I'm out of here. The two options here are either I'm not interested, please, my poor virgin is, or it's go on with the creepiest smile. Explains why these folks seem a little lost about Vampire Society. Yeah, for sure, right? It would explain why... I don't know, to say outcast is probably not quite the right word, but it sort of makes sense for why they're... I don't know, it's kind of cool to see other people thrown into the same kind of boots as the player character. Because I feel like it's wrong for me to constantly compare this game to Fallout. But like in Fallout, for example, as a like vault dweller, a lot of the time you're the only vault dweller, right? That's like out on the plains. Obviously there are a few other people out on the wasteland or whatever that are vault dwellers or were vault dwellers, but a lot of the time, 9 times out of 10, you're like the sole survivor, right? And I don't know, it's kind of interesting to actually hear the opinion from other people going through the same thing immediately. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I think outcast is a pretty good word for them. Oh, okay. Fair. Oh, I see. Right, okay, so they reject them because they're mostly hated in Vampire Society. I got you, I see. Okay. Right. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Is Lily dead?
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
Aw. This is actually really sweet. You do know you're vampires, right?
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
Are all these others here thin bloods as well?
Aye. Most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but... well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
Maybe I should look into the whole thin blooding thing. Thin blood thing. I keep reading it as thin blooding. I don't know why.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
Alright, I'll ask around and see what I can dig up.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E. The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids gloves with them. They've had it rough.
Okay. Any idea where I might begin looking for information?
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Oh no, about the diner, I've got a bad rep there now, my dude. The police, they've seen me on CCTV, the cook knows me. He saw me run behind the counter and look at him for a solid 10 seconds while he flailed into the cooker. It was bad. It was really, really bad. You got points to spend. Oh yes, I do. Thank you for reminding me. I have 12. When we opened the character sheet at the beginning of the stream, I was like, oh yeah, I've got points to spend, and then I immediately forgot. That's, you know, record time ADH Dave in practice. Okay, so I might actually put some cost into Fortitude 2. The use of Fortitude is not considered a violation of the Masquerade. I think that's the case there as well anyway. That's 2 guaranteed points to soak all feats. That's 1 per activation. 25 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of happy to spec into that. I don't know if I want to be doing the damage side of things here, but I guess your character might be called Caitiff. Is that how you say that? Caitiff? Caitiff? In World of Darkness terms? As you no longer have a sire. Even first time? Okay, got ya. Even if you're not canvas. Okay, got ya. Caitiff have been abandoned. So Vaughn, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Caitiff have been abandoned by their sires and have a flawed or unknown lineage. Okay. With the implication that they're a mistake. That doesn't apply to the player character. Okay. There we go. I think that's the other thing with this world that I really like as well, is it's very clear to me when a game and a franchise is trying to build its own lore from the ground up, and when it's got a very, very rich backlog of things to work with contextually. I really like that. I think that's very cool. We know our clan, we're getting tutelage, albeit from the throne to the wolves variety. Very true. So that keeps us out of the gated. Cool. All right, got ya. I did predict. Honestly, I kind of like the idea lock picking. I know that we have to use. Actually, can we? What else? Hang on, lock picking. What was it? The security was the other one. I feel like sneaking is another thing that we should probably do a little bit of specking into. Plus, we go up a little bit with lockpicking if we do that, so I'm fine doing that. And then we can we even get anything else? We can get like one more thing, like here somewhere. Let's do like no. We could always up Blarami's Riz, you know what I mean? Give him like a Riz injection. I think wit should be low, personally, but I don't know. I think with this game as well, I'm finding it hard where I want the fall for RP and where I want to actually go from it from a gameplay angle. So I think I'm just gonna go with what I kind of want to do, stat-wise. I'm gonna go with appearance. I'm gonna say that he's had a glow up. Why not? Oh wait, no, I can't afford it. Never mind. It costs 4. I'm stupid. It's these ones that cost. Yeah, I remember. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to it for now. I'm not gonna spend it. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'll hold on to it for if I need it. If we need to put anything into the other stats, I can do that. Let me catch up with chat. In fact, I'm gonna tab out in order to catch up with chat because it's gone quite high up. Hang on. I've saved the game, so if we die here, it's all good. I do wonder why on earth the sire changed the player character seemingly at random at their own immense risk. Yeah. Nice, I saw another couple of streams the other day make the same prediction. Okay. Let's go. I have my theories, but the time for discussing them is not is more for the end of the playthrough. Got you, not for the beginning. Infinite ammo, infinite ammo, infinite ammo. Alright, let's see if we can tap back in. Cool, I'm all caught up. Cool. Do we have a...
Lily, where did you go?
Cool. I think we've got everything we need for now out of these people. So these are the thin bloods. Okay. They seem like a nice lot. Weirdly, I feel like I can trust them more than 99% of the other people. Had a chat with everyone. Hell yeah. Cool, cool. Right, so how are we doing for time? You know what? I started a little bit late today. I'm happy to go for like another 20-30 minutes if people are if people are chill with that. Otherwise, I would usually wrap up about now. I think next week as well. This week's been a very like Baldur's Gate 3 heavy week. I think next week I might do a much more Vampire the Masquerade heavy week. So one thing I will also do now is I'll promote the fact that I do have a schedule that I put out, which is over in my Discord. So if anybody is like here for Vampire the Masquerade and wants to be a little bit more in the loop about when I'm specifically streaming Vampire the Masquerade or whatever, that would be the best place to look. But yeah, that's a little bit of a promo for that as well. The diner was the place we were just told to look at, wasn't it? So let's go back. I don't know if I'm actually going to be wanted here still though. Are we chill now? Oh my god, this place is just caked in blood. Some bullet holes. There's all sorts of gubbins. Save. What, again? Save, for real? Am I good? Just kill? Is this lady gonna pull out a fucking machine gun? What's happening? Just, oh, sorry, thank you. Okay, good. I was worried I was about to get into a fight again. Got very scared for a second.
What'll it be?
Old lady's about to throw hands. I know, right? Gonna happen. Bar PTSD. I mean, the blood is literally still on the walls, my guy. Like, it's still there. You ever see any pale, kind of strange types here late at night?
Is that a trick question?
I feel the girl question's a bit weird, but it might give us a hint about Lily. I don't know. I feel like that's a bit unlikely, but have you ever seen any girls hanging out here? Pale girls?
Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages.
There is this Patty Bouvier, or Selma Bouvier from The Simpsons. Okay, no, I'm not gonna try and imitate that voice. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna. I was about to give it a go, and I immediately regret it. I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again. Right. You see a couple in here a few months ago. A surfer guy, pretty girl.
Let me think. Oh yeah, about 4 dozen a week.
That sounded great. Promising. Fuck's sake. I think you do a good impression of Patty. Don't... Don't encourage me. I'm serious, okay? I feel like bombarding this poor lady with questions is kind of... You know, I kind of like the idea of Blurry just being really stupid and thinking everyone's a vampire too. Ever heard of the term thin blood?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
Try to remember, where did you hear it?
I know I've heard that before.
Maybe some kind of strange pretty girl said something about it recently.
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Alright. That was easy. I thought I was giving up some kind of violation code then by being blatant, but clearly I did the right thing. Don't do it if you're not comfortable with it, of course. Just saying I think you do well. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. There's... maybe one day. Maybe one day, you know what? It's not quite Gollum level where I feel comfortable doing Gollum at will. It's that sounds really wrong. I don't mind imitating Gollum at will. There we go. Don't clip that. Thanks a lot. I'll be sure to do that. Okay, we got some experience. Very cool. Let's play, and then you asking about drinking blood at least. Very true. You know what? It is a step up from that. That is a good point. You think we can give the chef, like, trauma? I think we could be like, hey buddy, do you remember me? Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you remember. Stare him down. Alright, okay. Where you guys going here? Mr. Goo of the Goo Goo Dolls? Mr. Goo Goo is here. Who would have thought? N and N's, that's pretty good. Sneak up to him and say bang, yeah. I would, but I don't want to upset this lady. She's been very helpful, and I'm pretty convinced she has got a minigun under the counter. This place gives me horrid flashbacks. Cyrithel is precious. Cyrithel is precious. Alright, where's the oil place? There was also like an oil place that we needed. Is this it? I thought it said shittles. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't put it past this game calling them shittles. That sounds pretty accurate. Let's go back to the surfer dude and see what we've got what we've got. To be fair, Gollum saying shittles is even better. Not shittles, precious, no. We hate the shittles. There we go, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Clip time, yeah, there it is. There it is. Still not as insane as Demon Seed. Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, Demon Seed's an interesting choice. I mean, weirdly still appropriate for the era, question mark, but what a choice. Liquid, I'm not saying that. Just because I'm not saying that in the voice. Fuck's sake.
Look at the ocean. I used to love swimming out into her at the crack of dawn.
Sure you did. Can I ask you a few more questions?
My guest.
Oh, we didn't ask him about the pier or anything.
You got me. I reckon it happened a bit before we got here. A lot of viciousness the whole world over. Bound to creep into your backyard sooner or later. Be my guest.
What did the lady give you? She gave us a purse, I think. So I thought he might recognize it. Or there might be some info in it. Maybe we have to actually check it though. I don't know.
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Alright, so what that basically means is I've got to check the purse myself, maybe? Purse left behind at the diner. Girl's photo, a young woman. Oh, is that the lady we saved that was in the clinic? Was that her? Was she the lady in the clinic? No, she wasn't. I don't think she was a vampire. I'm going off of very, very... That was a human, yeah, okay. Let's have a look. Bail bonds. The bail bond was for Rolf Toten. When in doubt, consult the quest log. Very true, actually. Very true. A bail bond. Okay, that's very helpful. Okay, so... based on that, it's for Rolf Toten. Okay, so... Based on that... I assume that means... Is there a... okay. Now, I'm unfamiliar with a bail bonds, but I assume it's something affiliated with prison? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I assume it's related to prison, right? Like an actual, like a prison bail? I'm unfamiliar with the concept, is more the reason why I'm umming and ahhing. It's that or it's like a bail bond from the clinic. But I don't see why that would be a thing. Can I speak to the police officer actually? Is Chuck still here? Maybe Chuck can help us. Chuck seemed like a good dude. Let's go find Chuck. That's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout. Asylum, Santa Monica, Surfside Diner, Smoke Shop. Oh, there's literally one. I'm actually blind. I'm actually fucking blind. I skipped past one, I don't know why. I was like, it's never number one. It's never number one, SMH. Alright, thank you. Okay, so number one, which is that... So, we're there. We're to go around there, so just to clarify, the diner is number 5. Okay, cool, I know where to go. We're fine. Cool. Whoops. It's right next to your feed spot. Let's go. My guaranteed source of blood. I like to think that lady is just sadly been like hypnotized into going there. And she sees me approaching, she's like, yep, it's that time again. Here it is. Wow, I didn't even know this was a shop. Okay, I need to fully disclose to everybody watching. My, like, perception is genuinely terrible. My general perception is awful. I didn't even realize this was a shop.
So he can find him. It's 250
Or...
grand of my money on the line here.
Sir?
Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either.
Hal from Hal's Toy Barn? Is that you?
Hello there. How you been?
Zoom. That fucking Zoom. Hi.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
You run this place, I assume.
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
I don't see any employees, Arthur.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
That laugh there. Santa Monica doesn't sound like a good place to be living.
Well, my business ain't bad, I can tell you that much. Santa Monica's gone downhill. Used to be pretty nice, I guess. We do a higher volume now than we did a few years ago, but we gotta deal with a lot more bail jumpers and crap like that.
It sounds like Santa Monica's seen better days.
Hell yeah, I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes, you know what I mean?
I don't know how to describe the laugh. It's like, I'm not like a massive fan of Family Guy, but it sounds a bit like, is his name Chris? The guy that's voiced by Seth Green? It sounds a bit like his laugh, but then pitch shifted up like an octave or something. It's not far off that. It's that kind of same nasally kind of thing, right? You get a lot of bail jumpers, I assume.
Of course, goes with the business. Then you sick the bounty hunter on him.
Hog, can I be a bounty hunter? Blaramy the bounty hunter? New arc confirmed? That's got to be an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting myself back in the day. Takes a solid set of brass balls to make a good bounty hunter, I'll tell you that much.
Is the bounty hunter you have now any good?
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
I know, right? Blaramy the bounty hunter does have a good ring. It does have a good ring. Can't you find another bounty hunter? Raises eyebrow. Wink.
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too. Tell you what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? Just real quick. I'll pay you for your time.
Take a test for me? Sure. Seriously, job these up yet? Here, try this one.
I suppose I could, but you better make it worth my while. Now let's be nice. Let's try and be nice about it. Of course. Where should I look for him?
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card that'll let you in.
I'm very sorry, sir, but as we've just established looking at the map, I never go to number 1 first. So we might have to go through numbers 2 through 20 something before we get to number 1. But we'll get there. We'll get there. If I recall, when you get arrested, you're in jail until your court date. Unless you go for bail. When that happens, you keep the money. And you get a bail bond until the court date. Okay, got ya, I see. After your court date, you can exchange the bonds for your money back. If you don't appear for your court date, jump bail, you forfeit your right to get your money back. I see. Okay, got ya. I like this side quest. Hell yeah. It's kind of like a payday loan place. I see. Okay, that's a good way of putting it. Except the loan is specifically given to the court to pay your bail. Okay, got ya. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Unless you pay for your bail. Okay, got you. Alright. Great, I suppose. Okay, cool. Before I go, could you answer a question?
Sure, pal, what is it?
I want to know about a few places in town.
What place you want to know about?
I kind of just, honestly, for flavor text more than anything, I kind of want to hear this guy's views on the other places in town. So, even though we've been to Asylum, for example, I kind of want to hear more, right? So, I'll go through all of these. What do you know about Asylum?
Oh, you mean that club? We get drunk and disorderlies and drug bust out of there sometimes. Some fights. The owners run it pretty tight, though.
Who are the owners? Yeah, Blaramy, who are the owners, mate? Cuts to like an hour earlier where he was talking them down from shooting each other.
You know, I'm not even sure. Couple of ladies, sisters, I think. You don't see them around here too much.
Would you want your children to become hypocrites? Vote Republican Senator Robert Thorne, a candidate not accused of being...
Okay, interesting. I want to ask you about another place.
What place you want to know about?
Was there another option after Asylum?
Oh, you mean that club? We get drunk and disorderlies and drug bust out of there sometimes. Some fights. The owners run it pretty tight, though.
Okay, no, that is literally it in terms of the options we get. Okay, cool.
What place you want to know about?
I picked the wrong month to cancel my life insurance.
If it's a chat option, it's worth exploring. Hell yeah. If you remember when Dog the Bounty Hunter was big, he ran a bail bond business. Oh, okay, guy. He spent his time tracking down bail jumpers. So this is very embarrassing to admit, but the only reference I've got to Dog the Bounty Hunter, was when I used to watch South Park years ago, and that I believe was a reference in an episode. I think that was a whole arc where Cartman was trying to essentially be the school equivalent of Dog the Bounty Hunter. So I'm aware of the character, or sorry, the person. But that's all I've got. Interesting though. Okay, so he ran a bail bond business. Got ya. I like to think he's actually just forgotten. You know what? That's a really funny thing, Gara. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of him just being so like goldfish brains that he's like, where's Asylum? I don't know. Okay, what can you tell me about the Ocean House Hotel? You know, the place that we've also been to, Laramie?
Yeah, that place is creepy, ain't it? They say it's haunted. Great property, though. Whoever owns it ought to do something with it other than just let it stand there all bare bones and empty.
I agree. I want to know about another place too.
What place you want to know about?
You know anything about the Gallery Noir?
Yeah,
Oh shit, wrong one. I can't count.
What place you... Ah, yeah, I know the place. Funny thing is, that spot used to hold a stinky old pet store. Now it's some hoity-toity art gallery with wine and cheese and whatnot.
Hell yeah. Yes, very ironic. Now, I feel like the way that Laramie is starting his sentences here is like, yes, I know, blah blah blah. Anyway, what I actually wanted to say to you, it's every single time it just feels it feels dismissive. That's a good way of putting it. It feels very dismissive. That's so true.
You want to know about?
Okay. Someplace close to here?
Yeah, sure. Where?
What do you know about the diner?
Yeah, that old diner been there going on 4 decades now. Ain't really had a staff change since Nixon was in office, neither. Good people there.
I love the sign in the background, Crime Puta. Like some terrible superhero, yeah. Kilpatrick's Crime Puta. Search a national database for missing and wanted persons. Find information on your neighbors and co-workers. That sounds like in this day and age, that would be a violation. You know what I mean? That would be a security problem, big time. I want to find out about another place.
What place you want to know about?
Someplace near here.
Yeah, sure. Where?
Was there actually anything else? Oh yeah, why don't you tell me about the pier?
The old pier used to really draw in tourism money, but it don't so much anymore. It's pretty much just an old weather-beaten landmark now.
If you remember, he sent you one of the spam emails you got at the very beginning, when you got to the Haven. Oh shit! You know what? I hadn't pieced that together. Genuinely hadn't pieced that together. I've got to be really real with you. In terms of the emails we got the one from not Mercutio every single time, Mercurio, right? Mercurio, the Saul Goodman, And yeah, Just Kill's on it. The only one I remember, the only spam one I remember was the enlargement pills one. I'm not saying it in the Gollum voice. Just Kill, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not ruining my favorite franchise with with Gollum saying smut. But yeah. Can I get any more questions out of him?
What is it?
Have you heard about the murders in town?
Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier, just like the one the other day down in Long Beach. Just vicious, tore 'em up. They're saying it's a serial killer.
Transferring cash. Wednesdays at 8:30 in the BMC. Say goodbye to yellow teeth and spots in your dirty dishes.
Scare you at all?
Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrols and start hauling in more suspicious types. Could be good for me.
If you say so. I have a few more questions if you don't mind.
Sure, pal. What is it?
Okay. That's it. Cool. Alright, well, we've got a bounty hunting job to do. We're going to be looking... Bounty hunting the bounty hunter? Question mark. We've got some wanted peoples. Is that Hank? From Breaking Bad? Is that Hank? Yeah, go me. No, I'm not going to do it. That sounded more like Patty than the other Patty voice I did. Fucking hell. Right, anyway. Oh, and don't forget, that's right, roll for... Oh yeah, fuck, you're right. You're right. Also, Vaughn put in, this is the email, I assume, that you've just put in. Looking for that lazy-ass ex-husband who's late on his, alimony payments. How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Kilpatrick's amazing crime pooter, you can find almost anyone with a record. And these days, just about everyone. Sounds okay, very fitting for the world, yep. And generally, to be honest. So come down to Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find him. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that as a little callback as well. I like that it's actually relevant and not just like a little... Obviously it's nice as flavor text, but it's nice that it actually then leads to a thing later in the game. It's cool. Right, so his name was Rolf Toten, so is this by first name or surname? I assume it's by... I'm gonna say first name, so... Can I just do R? No, I have to do N to R.
Is tonight a rerun? Caller number 3, what's keeping you up tonight?
Deb, listen to me, Deb. They're at it again and people have got to know. They've got to know because they don't...
Oh, is this the same radio thing that we heard before in our apartment? I think it is, isn't it? I was gonna say, I thought I could recognize this.
This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no
It is, yeah.
devious and secret as this, you understand? The people need to hear this. They need to know the real story.
You've got our undivided attention.
All right. As we all know, the Americans established a moon...
There he is, R. Toten.
That's no secret. But what most people don't know is that they have been conducting a dig. Not for resources, but for artifacts.
The Deb of Night. Honestly, it's pretty cool. Friggin' chicken was... Oh, wow, he was talking to Arthur. Oh, okay. Okay, Rolf Toten, born written in... is that 2003? I keep forgetting, so in the UK as well, the dates are flipped, so it's like... For us, it'd be 22/08/03, right? So that's the other thing I'm gonna have to potentially remember for some of the months that could look like UK dates. So that's one thing. So it's the 22nd of is that August? It's August, isn't it? 22nd of August 2003. Immigration case. Amount is 15,000. Collateral car. Okay. Lightning birds.
But don't go anywhere. I'm just getting warmed up. Or should I say hot?
We don't take the euro in these parts. Jesus Christ, okay.
Taste test between friggin' chicken and the other leading chicken flavored products. Let's listen for which one they prefer.
Ma'am, care to participate in a taste test?
Okay.
Here, try this leading...
Was there another option there that I didn't see?
Is that week old fish?
Now, Try this.
Oh, this is some good chicken. What is this?
Sir?
Oh, is there a certain car I need to find? Okay, so the plate is. I might need to. Okay, I've got my notebook.
Try this one.
Hang on. When in doubt, quest. You know, very true. I need to do that more.
What is this?
I am also gonna potentially write down the
Try this.
Holy
Good.
friggin' chickens going good in the background.
9 out of 10
Alright.
people preferred friggin' chicken over the competition. Why?
Cause that's some good fucking chicken.
That's some
I
good
mean,
fucking
Friggin'
chicken.
chicken.
Friggin' chicken, you'll swear
Alright.
it's the best
Cool.
you've ever
It's a
had.
California
You love
plate.
the talking
I've got the
baby
plate
movie
number
and the talking
down.
pig,
Cool.
And even the talking car in that show. You know the one I'm talking about.
Perfect.
But now
Thank
prepare
you.
for the most
Thank you, Just Gill,
hilarious
for putting it in as well.
talking lead object yet. He's Steve Cash, a New York banker and recent whittler down on his luck.
And 10 makes 100. Here's your money, ma'am.
Ma'am, I happen to have a glandular
Oh,
problem. That's it.
that
I'm
is a
throwing all
U.
my
You're
millions
right.
back.
I hadn't even noticed that.
She's an ATM
It's
machine
Guy
with the
Coney.
soul of his dead wife.
There's something familiar about
That's
this
the plate.
ATM machine.
I love you.
Wow, those marketing guys are geniuses.
Together, they're learning to make the most of their special situation.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that girl from accounting used me today.
Really?
She wasn't like
It went
me,
boop when you got the
but
info. Oh, okay, got ya.
when she pushed my
Got you.
buttons,
Got
she
ya.
was
Cool.
very
Alright.
Oh, honey, you don't stop,
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
have
just?
to make a
There we go.
deposit.
Alright, that's enough of the radio for now. Close enough. Alright. There it is, you're right, it is in there. I need to get a lot more like tracked with when I actually, I don't know, I just need to be a lot more with it when I need to pick up that things are being marked in the quest log. I have got my notebook here anyway, but it's all good. Right, so it's a red car. I assume we can find it in here, maybe? Yeah, I was gonna say, can we actually see plates? Looks like we can. No plate there. Right, red car. Assume that's not it. Here he is. Oh boy. What do we got here? Experience reward. Cool. Seems to be a woman's diary. Okay, the 30th of April 2003. I met a guy today at the asylum. He's so beautiful, and oh my god. His name is Rolf, and he's from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring Californian boys. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. An immediate thought, is he rich? Yep. Is he rich? I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow, pick up something that won't make me look like a big fat. Okay, wow. Don't be so mean to yourself, SMH. Cool. 21st of May. I think it's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week, and if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. Okay, 6th of June 2003. I woke up at 9 PM today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday. Saturday night when Rolf was over. 10th of June. I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. 11th of June. Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said that it was all I could eat now, and that I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? 26th of July. Rolf said he was going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. 22nd of August. I don't know why I struggle so much with August and September. I always get them flipped in my head. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. Do you remember? I don't remember. The 21st night, but perchance, of September. Okay. 7th of December. Wow, that's quite a big jump. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the last, since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? Or the 15th of April, damn. The following year, that's a big jump. I talked with this guy I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. Is it Prince? As in Prince the character? Okay, the 16th of April. I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. 24th of April. I brought E, the guy from the I brought E, the guy from Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days. Now that the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about someone before. Not even Rolf. So this is the guy. This is the guy we know about. So cool. Yeah, 8th of May, 2004. Oh no, wait, have I skipped one? Yeah, no, I skipped one. Sorry, 25th of April. He kissed me last night, and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck. But I drank too much, and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? And then finally, the 8th of May. I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I can sneak in, I can grab a few bags and be out before anyone catches me. That's the last entry. Shit, okay. Not anonymous. Ominous. I said it not anonymous, not ominous. Whoops. Interesting, okay. Does that mean we've got to do a rescue mission into the blood bank? When in doubt, there we go. There we go. He's learning, guys. I promise I'm learning. I'm gradually learning the game. And alas, much like Blur and me, watch me forget most of it for next week. Blur and me really is just an extension of myself at this point. Right, well, I think, you know what? We're gonna save it and call it here for today. Bank. Blood banking. Why not? We'll go with that. Cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So thank you for watching, and this will probably be the last Vampire the Masquerade stream of the week. So we'll be back next week, but I think what I'm gonna do next week is I'm gonna flip things around a little bit, so we've got more of this game than Baldur's Gate next week. And I might even try and fit Vember in next week as well if people want to see that. Like relatively soon, so we'll wait and see. I don't know what day that'll be yet, but I think that should be a one stream game. So yeah, between Vember, Baldur's Gate, and this game, we'll be trying to juggle it, but I'll try and make it a more in favor of Vampire the Masquerade week next week. You're a hit in the cult, Dave. Oh. the cult of the Masquerade. I'll take it. Well, I just appreciate everybody being here. And like I said, I've had a really, really lovely time with the community. Everyone's been lovely that's come in from the Vampire the Masquerade community, so thank you. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So thank you for watching. I'll put up a schedule out next week for when we're doing bits with this game again. But yeah, have a good evening, everybody, and thank you everybody for being here as well. That was fun. I can't speak. Glad I got to catch the stream. Well, thank you very much for being here, Chara, as well. And thank you so much for the comments you left on the YouTube bots as well. I really appreciate that. So thank you. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. No worries at all, Von. Thank you, Justkill, as always. Thank you, Von. Thank you, Chara. Got a few other people to thank as well. Thank you, Ivory, as well. Thank you, Ray, obviously. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, anybody else that's popped in and lurked today as well. I appreciate you for hanging out. And yeah, I'll be back. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we're playing a bit more Baldur's Gate. So I will. Oh no, am I playing? I can't remember what I'm doing tomorrow. I think I am playing Baldur's Gate. Either way, I'll be back tomorrow with something. I'll see you then. Goodbye.